Gentlemen, I'm going to start with a question most doctors never dare to ask in public. When you wake up in the morning, do you feel 60 or do you feel 80? Be honest with yourself. Do you climb stairs slower? Do you feel less sharp? And when it comes to intimacy, does it take more effort than it used to? If you're nodding right now, don't worry. You're not broken. You're not weak. What you're experiencing is something far simpler: sluggish circulation. But here's the exciting news. I'm sitting here with a colleague who has spent her career helping men restore their energy, their confidence, and their performance, without pills, without gimmicks. And today, we're going to reveal 3 simple fruits that can improve circulation and intimacy after 60. Fruits that are already sitting in your grocery store. Fruits that, when used at the right time, can get your blood moving in as little as 1 hour. But before we dive in, I have to ask for one small favor. If you care about keeping your body strong, your energy alive, and your confidence high in your senior years, hit that subscribe button right now. And give this video a quick thumbs up. It helps us reach more seniors who deserve to hear this life-changing advice. All right, let's get into it. Joining me today is Dr. Sophia Lane, a urologist who has seen firsthand how small changes in diet can transform men's lives.
Thank you, Mark. And I'm so glad you opened with that honesty. Because the truth is, every week in my clinic, I see men who think their best years are behind them. But once we address circulation, it's like the lights come back on.
I love that. You're saying it's not the calendar that's aging them, it's the blood flow.
Exactly. Think of blood flow like the plumbing in your house. When the pipes are clear, everything runs smoothly. But when the pipes get stiff or clogged, pressure builds, water slows, and problems show up everywhere. That's what happens in the body after 60.
And here's the good news, folks. You don't need a plumber. You just need the right foods.
Exactly. The right foods act like natural drain cleaners for your arteries. And the 3 fruits we'll reveal today. These are science-backed, easy to find, and surprisingly delicious ways to bring circulation back.
I love it. And I think our viewers are already leaning in, waiting to know what fruit number 3 is. Should we dive in?
Let's do it.
All right, Sophia, let's get into the good stuff. What's fruit number 3 on your list?
Fruit number 3 is one that surprises a lot of men. Beets.
Beets? I bet half the guys watching just wrinkled their noses.
I know. They're not everyone's favorite. But hear me out, because beets are nature's secret weapon for circulation.
Okay, I'm listening.
Here's the science in simple terms. Beets are loaded with nitrates. Once you eat them, your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is the key molecule that tells your blood vessels, hey, relax, open up, let the blood flow.
So it's almost like beets whisper to your arteries, loosen up, guys.
Exactly. When your vessels relax, more oxygen, more nutrients, and more blood flow get delivered everywhere, including the areas that matter most for intimacy.
That makes so much sense. And I love how simple it is. Just eat a beet and you're giving your body the raw materials it needs.
Yes. And here's the best part. Studies show beet juice can improve circulation in as little as 1 hour. So it's not just long-term. Men actually feel the difference quickly. Better stamina, less fatigue, and often better performance.
That's huge. And I can already hear some of our viewers saying, all right, doc, but do I have to eat them raw like a rabbit?
No, you don't. There are options. You can roast them with olive oil, blend them into a smoothie, or drink beet juice. Even powdered beet supplements work for men who want convenience.
So there's no excuse.
Exactly. And let me share a story. A 67-year-old patient of mine, let's call him Robert, came in frustrated. He was active, but he noticed he'd get winded just mowing the lawn. And intimacy? He told me, it feels like my body just isn't cooperating anymore. I suggested he try half a cup of beet juice an hour before activity. 2 weeks later, he returned with a grin. He said, "Doc, I finished mowing the yard without needing a break." And my wife, well, she noticed too.
That's fantastic. And I think that's the key. This isn't just about bedroom confidence. It's about overall vitality.
Yes. Circulation doesn't just impact intimacy. It impacts energy, brain sharpness, even exercise tolerance. Men who add beets often report they just feel more alive.
All right, guys, you heard it. Beets may not look glamorous, but they're like rocket fuel for your blood vessels.
Exactly. And don't worry, we still have 2 more fruits to go, and they're a little sweeter.
Good, because I think some men are still stuck on beet salad.
Don't worry, Mark. The next 2 are fruits men already love, and they pack just as much power.
All right, Sophia, we've talked about beets, we've talked about watermelon. Both sound amazing on their own. But I know the question men are asking right now. When should I eat them? And can I combine them for even better results?
Great question, Mark. Timing and combination can make a huge difference. Think of it like fueling up a car before a road trip. You don't fill the tank after you've already arrived. You fuel up before you need the energy.
So for intimacy, we're talking about a little pre-game snack strategy?
Exactly. Studies show that circulation from nitrates in beets and citrulline in watermelon starts improving within about 1 to 2 hours after eating. That means if a man knows he wants to feel his best in the evening, he could enjoy a small serving of beet juice and watermelon slices an hour or 2 before.
That's practical. Almost like a natural performance boost without the side effects.
Yes, and here's the fun part. Combining them actually works better than eating them separately. Beets boost nitric oxide directly, and watermelon provides citrulline, which helps your body produce even more. It's like a tag team for your blood vessels.
I love that. Teamwork makes the bloodstream work.
Exactly. And here's a simple recipe I often suggest to patients. Blend half a cup of beet juice, 1 cup of watermelon chunks, including a little of the rind, and half a banana for sweetness. That's it. You've got a circulation-boosting smoothie that's refreshing and powerful.
That actually sounds delicious. And it's easy.
It really is. And it's not just about intimacy. If a man drinks that before exercise or even a walk, he'll notice less fatigue and more stamina.
So we're basically talking about a natural energy drink, but one that actually helps the body instead of pumping it full of sugar and caffeine.
Yes, exactly. It's clean fuel. And one more tip. Pairing these fruits with a small handful of nuts or a little yogurt can balance blood sugar, especially for men with diabetes. That way, you get the circulation benefits without any sugar spike.
That's such a good point. Because I know a lot of seniors watching might think, I can't eat fruit, it'll raise my sugar. But what you're saying is, the right amount and pairing makes it safe.
Absolutely. Moderation is the key. Nobody needs to eat a whole watermelon in one sitting, but a cup or 2 combined with something that slows absorption works beautifully.
So if we put this all together, men over 60 can actually create their own circulation plan. A small beet and watermelon snack an hour or 2 before intimacy or activity, maybe combined with nuts or yogurt for balance, and they'll feel the difference.
That's exactly it. And the beauty of this approach is that it's not a crutch. It actually nourishes the body and improves circulation long-term, not just for the moment.
That's powerful. Gentlemen, I hope you're hearing this. You don't have to choose between quick fixes with side effects and doing nothing. Nature already gave you safe, effective tools. You just need to use them wisely.
Well said, Mark.
Sophia, we've given our viewers some amazing tips so far. Foods that boost circulation, little lifestyle tweaks that help the engine run smoothly. But here's what I want to know. Are there things men should actually avoid before intimacy?
Oh, yes, Mark. This is just as important. Because sometimes men are doing all the right things. Eating beets, eating watermelon, even exercising. But then they unknowingly sabotage themselves with the wrong choices right before.
Sabotage. Now that sounds serious. What are the culprits?
Number 1, heavy, greasy meals. If you load up on a big steak, fries, or a burger right before intimacy, your body sends all the blood to your stomach to digest that heavy meal. And guess what? That means there's less blood available for circulation everywhere else.
So basically, a big, greasy dinner pulls the energy away from intimacy and into digestion.
Exactly. That's why I recommend keeping pre-intimacy meals light. Fruits, vegetables, maybe lean protein. Save the heavy stuff for another time.
Got it. What else?
Number 2, alcohol. Now, a glass of wine might help you relax, but too much alcohol actually weakens the nerve signals that trigger performance. Many men think alcohol is a confidence booster, but physiologically, it's the opposite.
That's a mythbuster right there.
Yes. If intimacy is planned, keep alcohol minimal or skip it altogether.
All right. So no heavy meals, go easy on the alcohol. What's next?
Number 3, sugary snacks and sodas. A lot of men think grabbing a quick energy drink or candy bar gives them a boost, but in reality, the sugar spike causes a crash shortly after. Plus, high sugar stiffens blood vessels temporarily, which is the opposite of what you want.
So that energy boost is just fake fuel.
Exactly. If you need a snack before intimacy, stick to our circulation-friendly fruits: beets, watermelon, or even a handful of nuts.
Makes sense. Any hidden ones men don't usually think about?
Yes, smoking. Even one cigarette tightens blood vessels for hours. For men trying to improve circulation, nothing sabotages progress faster than smoking. If quitting feels overwhelming, even cutting back makes a noticeable difference.
So it's about clearing roadblocks as much as it is about fueling circulation.
Exactly. Imagine trying to drive a sports car with the parking brake on. That's what happens when men eat heavy meals, drink too much alcohol, overload on sugar, or smoke. Their body is ready to go, but the brakes are on.
That's such a clear picture. So the takeaway is, boost with fruits and healthy habits. But don't undo the progress with these common mistakes.
Right. And when men make both sides of the equation work, adding the good and avoiding the bad, they often see results faster than they ever imagined.
Sophia, one thing I love about our conversations is that they're practical. But I also know a lot of our viewers have medical conditions, blood pressure meds, diabetes, maybe even prostate treatments. And I can already hear them asking, is this safe for me?
That's such an important question, Mark, and I'm glad you brought it up, because here's the truth. Most natural strategies, like beets and watermelon, are safe for the majority of men. But there are a few considerations to keep in mind.
All right, let's break it down.
First, blood pressure medications. Since beets and watermelon both help blood vessels relax, men already on strong blood pressure meds may see a bigger drop in pressure than expected. Usually it's not dangerous, but it can cause dizziness if combined with too many meds. My advice? If you're on medication, just mention to your doctor that you're adding these foods, so they can monitor your pressure.
That's smart. Keep it simple, but keep your physician in the loop.
Exactly. Second, diabetes. Some men worry about fruit because of sugar. But here's the good news. Watermelon and beets, in moderate portions, are safe for most diabetics. The key is pairing them with protein or healthy fat, like yogurt, nuts, or a boiled egg, so blood sugar stays steady.
So it's not no fruit, it's just smart fruit combinations.
Yes, and honestly, the circulation benefits far outweigh the tiny bit of natural sugar when eaten properly.
Good to know. And what about prostate health? Many of our senior viewers are dealing with prostate meds or treatments.
Great question. For men taking prostate medications, there's usually no conflict with these fruits. In fact, the antioxidants in watermelon and beets can actually support prostate health. But again, it's always wise to let your doctor know when you're making a new dietary habit, especially if you're under active treatment.
So the bottom line is, these foods are generally safe, but transparency with your doctor makes sure there are no surprises.
Exactly. And one more note, kidney health. Beets are high in oxalates, so if a man has a history of kidney stones, he should enjoy them in moderation. For most men, though, they're perfectly fine.
That's a really good catch.
The overall message I want men to hear is this. Nature gives us safe tools, but every body is unique. So listen to your body, start small, and communicate with your healthcare team.
That's solid advice. And it keeps this conversation grounded, not just hype, but real, responsible guidance.
Yes, because my goal isn't just to help men with intimacy, it's to help them live longer, healthier, and with more confidence. And safety is a huge part of that.
Well said. Sophia, one of the things I hear from my patients all the time is, Doc, does this really work for real people like me? I think our viewers would love to hear some success stories, because science is great, but seeing it change lives is what really makes it real.
Absolutely, Mark. And you're right. Nothing is more powerful than hearing how these simple strategies have transformed someone's life. Let me share a few that really touched me.
Go ahead. We're all ears.
The first story is about James, a 68-year-old retired teacher. When he came to me, he said he felt like his energy was gone, not just for intimacy, but for life in general. He was hesitant to try medications, so I suggested he start with the natural route, adding beet juice in the morning and watermelon in the evening. Within a month, he told me, Sophia, I'm walking faster. I'm climbing stairs again without losing breath, and my wife, well, let's just say she's smiling more.
I love that. And the best part is, it wasn't a quick fix. It was a sustainable lifestyle shift.
Exactly. Another patient, Harold, age 74, had given up hope. He told me, "Doc, my best days are behind me. I just want to feel normal." I asked him to start combining a small beet and watermelon smoothie an hour before intimacy, plus short daily walks. 2 months later, he came in beaming. He said, "I feel 20 years younger. I didn't know I could still feel this way at my age." His wife even called me separately to thank me.
That's powerful. And it shows how much of this is about confidence, not just physical performance.
Yes, because when men regain circulation, they don't just get intimacy back. They get back self-esteem, joy, and even playfulness. And that energy spills over into everything. Relationships, social life, even hobbies.
Do you have one more story? I think our viewers are really connecting right now.
Absolutely. My favorite is from a gentleman named Robert, 82 years old. He was skeptical. He laughed and said, "Sophia, I'm too old for this stuff." But his daughter insisted he try adding circulation foods and daily walks. To his surprise, not only did his intimacy improve, but his memory sharpened and his mood lifted. He told me, "I thought I was winding down, but instead I feel like I'm starting a new chapter."
That gives me chills, because it shows it's never too late.
Exactly. Whether a man is 60, 70, or even 80 plus, the body still responds when you give it what it needs.
So for every man watching right now, if you've been doubting yourself or thinking it's too late, these stories prove it isn't.
Yes. And let me add, partners notice the difference too. Wives often say, "He's smiling again. He has energy. He's not cranky anymore." It's not just physical, it's emotional connection.
That's what makes this so inspiring. Gentlemen, this isn't about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming vitality at your age, in your season of life.
Well said, Mark.
Sophia, I think we've covered a lot today. Science, stories, strategies. But before we close, let's give our viewers a clear recap of what really matters most.
Absolutely, Mark. Let's keep it simple. Here are the big takeaways. 1. Circulation is key. After 60, healthy blood flow is the foundation of intimacy, energy, memory, and overall vitality. 2. Food can help. 2 circulation superstars are beets and watermelon. Beets give you nitrates to boost nitric oxide directly, while watermelon gives you citrulline, which helps the body produce even more. 3. Timing matters. A small serving of beet juice and watermelon, maybe blended into a smoothie, taken an hour or 2 before activity, can boost performance naturally. 4. Lifestyle tweaks amplify results. Simple habits like deep breathing, walking daily, magnesium-rich foods, and pelvic floor exercises strengthen circulation long-term. 5. Avoid the saboteurs. Heavy meals, too much alcohol, sugary drinks, and smoking undo progress. 6. Safety first. If you're on medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or prostate health, these foods are still helpful, but check in with your doctor and start in moderation. 7. It's never too late. Whether you're 60, 70, or even in your 80s, the body responds when you fuel it right.
That's such a beautiful summary. And I want to underline that last point. Gentlemen, if you've been feeling discouraged or thinking intimacy and vitality are behind you, today's conversation proves otherwise. The truth is, you're not too old. Your body can still respond. You can still feel alive.
Yes, and don't forget, this isn't just about intimacy. Better circulation means better life, more energy for playing with grandkids, sharper memory for conversations, and stronger endurance for walks, hobbies, and travels.
That's powerful, because it means every small choice adds up, not just for you, but for the people you love.
Exactly. And for those listening right now, start small. Add a little beet juice in the morning, a slice of watermelon in the evening, a short walk after dinner. These tiny steps compound into real, noticeable change.
Sophia, I couldn't have said it better. Now, before we wrap up, I want to speak directly to our viewers. Gentlemen and ladies watching too, if you found value in today's conversation, please don't keep it to yourself. Hit the like button so more seniors can discover this advice, and drop a comment below sharing your own experiences or questions. Your story might inspire someone else who's struggling right now.
Yes, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. We're building a community where seniors can learn, grow, and feel confident about their health again. And trust me, you don't want to miss what we're sharing next.
So here's my closing thought. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Your golden years can be full of energy, intimacy, and joy. You've just got to give your body the right tools. And as we've seen today, those tools can be as simple as the foods on your plate and the habits in your day.
Yes, and I'll add this. Never underestimate the power of hope. When men realize change is possible, they light up, and that spark of hope is what fuels transformation.
Beautiful. Well, Sophia, thank you for sharing your wisdom today.
My pleasure, Mark. Always happy to help men reclaim their confidence and vitality.
And to our viewers, thank you for being with us. Now go take action, even if it's just one small step today. You deserve it. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up right now so YouTube shares it with more seniors who need this advice. And if you're ready for more life-changing health tips designed just for men and women over 60, hit that subscribe button and join our community. Remember, your age doesn't define your vitality. The best chapters can still be ahead of you.